Hello guys, welcome back to Mr. Cloudbook channel. In this particular video, we are going to do a DevSecOps project, which is up to a Docker Compose, and finally, which is an alternative of the Notion. Notion is an application tool for the documentation and everything, so which is most popular. But we are going to do the alternative, which is an open source, that is a Docmost. So if you open here a new tab and search for the Docmost, so this is under beta version, but you can try to deploy it to your organizations or any kind of for the learning purpose also you can deploy. For your resume also you can add this one. So you can see here Docmost is currently in beta, but we have so many features like real-time collaboration diagrams, and we can store so many kind of documentations here. So it's like the knowledge base for your company or the organization. So I am going to do that one now. So this is my application, Docmost Notion. I already forked it, so which is the 5.0. So this is the latest version. I just forked it and updated some minimal changes here. If you wanted to learn the DevSecOps and get certified, so we are providing a certification for that one, like practical DevSecOps certified professionals. So you can go to this site like devsecops-certifications.com. So if you enter your details here, so you will get the 15% off on the certified DevSecOps professional, and you can see that become a DevSecOps engineer in weeks. So this is ours, and you can just enter your details and we will reach out to you, and you will get the Black Friday sale also for 15% off. And if you go to this domain like practical-devsecops.com, so you will get 15% off on all the courses, certification courses. Like you can see different certifications we provide, like DevSecOps Professional, DevSecOps Expert, and AI Security Professional, and so on. I'm going to provide these two links in the description. Please go and join into these courses, so which is helpful for you in the future as well. So we are releasing the AI Security Professional as well, so which is very helpful for you. So you will get the 15% off right now. So you can just buy it now or you can start later. And this is the blog that I created for this particular project. And what we need this particular project, see, like we need the AWS account, so everyone have that one, and the DNS like host name, and IAM user and a key pair. So for your AWS EC2 instance, so IAM user, why we need this one means, so if you go to the Docmost in the env example, so we are going to store our everything data like documentation, all the images and everything will be stored under S3 bucket. So that's why we need the AWS access key and secret access key. So that's why we need the IAM user. And next we need the S3 bucket to store the information and the images and the videos, whatever you upload to that particular documentation. Okay. And the SMTP credentials. So in order to, if you want to uh, invite someone new to the project or like that, you can just do this one like using the SMTP credentials. I will set it up everything from the scratch. Please watch it till the end, so you will get easily do this project and add it to your resume also. Like, so let's go and log into your AWS account and create an EC2 instance. So I already have this one, so let's create a new one. So launch instance, and you can give the any name here, so whatever you want. So I'm just giving the Docmost, and I'm taking Ubuntu AMI. So you can select whatever you want, but I'm going to provide the commands for the Ubuntu here. So completely I'm going to provide the commands for the Ubuntu server. And instance type, that is up to you, but I'm going with the T2 large. So that is up to you. If you want to go for T2 medium, that is also fine. And the next key pair, so select the key pair or create a new key pair for your server. And for the security group, you have to open 2280 and 443 and 9000 for the Sonarqube and 8080 for the Jenkins server. So for the application, we don't need to open anything because we are going to use the HTTPS with the help of the traffic. So what is the traffic means, you can just go here and search for the traffic. So traffic is the cloud native application proxy. Okay. So it's like the reverse proxy, and the load balancer for the HTTP and TCP based applications. So you can go into this one and read the documentations very properly here. Okay. We are going to use this one. So that's why we need the domain name. So I'm going to use the existing security group. So default I have this one, and let's add the storage up to 30. That is fine, and click on launch instance and come back and wait for the instance to be up and running. So select the instance and copy the public IP, open your Visual Studio Code or terminal, whatever you want. So let me open it in the new tab. So let me increase some screen size so you will see properly. So I have this one command called script called aws.sh. So if I try to run this, it will work automatically. If I provide my IP address, it will connect to my server. But if you don't want this, okay, so all you have to do is you have to give this like ssh-i, and you have to give the downloads and Ajay, and you have to give Mumbai that your PAM file like that. So Ubuntu and at the rate of IP address. So this will connect to your system. Okay. So the same script I have here aws.sh and just enter. So it will automatically connect it to my server. Okay. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to do the update of the system. Let's use that one. Sudo apt update is the command you have to do. And next what we have, we can see it here. So everything is added here. So I will update into my blog also, mrcloudbook.com. And next we need some ports. I will update these ports as well. And for the Jenkins installation, you have to just use this one, vi jenkins.sh, just copy it, or you can just copy this one. Okay. We will create a shell script to install the Jenkins, and which needs 17th version of Java and Jenkins also to be installed from here, and make that executable, that whatever the file we creating now. So let's go here and let's create the jenkins.sh, enter, paste the command, and this will add the keys for your Java, and this will install the Java, and the next commands which will add the keys and repositories for Jenkins, and finally we will install the Jenkins on the server. So wq, and let's add the permission, so do chmod plus x jenkins.sh, and you can just give the jenkins.sh. This will install everything like Java and the Jenkins on your system. Okay, and let's go. And what we need Docker also for this one particular project, because we are going to use the Docker Compose, right? That's why we need that one. So it will take some time to install the Java and everything. And let's see what else we need. Before that, we will do the install Docker later. And let's go Trivy also, we will install these plugins. Okay, let's come down. So before that, we will create an IAM policy and the S3 bucket for the testing. Okay, create an IAM user. So go to the AWS console, and in the search bar, you have to search for IAM and open it in the new tab. Also search for the S3 and open this in the new tab. Okay, so we need this. So this is IAM. So I don't have any users as of now. So in the left side panel, you have to click on users, or you can directly click on here. So here you can see under users, we have 0. Just click on this and you have to click on create user and give the name for your user. Like I am giving Docmost, and you can provide user access, but I don't want to give it. Let's go next and attach policies directly. So I'm going to attach the direct administrator access for this one. So if you want to restrict, you can just give up to S3 only. Okay, so I'm just giving administrator access, and next you can see that administrator access is added here, and create user. So it's creating the user now. So user is created successfully. So just cancel and select this user, and you can just go inside this credentials, security credentials tab. So you can see permissions, groups, tags, and security credentials. Just go to the security credentials, and you can add MFA like multi-factor authentication, or you can just create an access keys. Click on create access key and go with this command line interface and click on I understand and next. And you can give any tag, that is up to you. Let's click on create access key. So these are the keys that are required for us. Okay, let's go to the S3 bucket. We will create a new S3 bucket. Okay, create a bucket. So you can give any name like Docmost test or anything, up to you. So ACLs enabled, nothing else you have to do. You can just come down and click on create bucket. So you can see that bucket is created now, 17th November. Okay, and let's go here. So we have everything. So if you go here, so you can see that Jenkins is installed and up and running fine, active running. So and this is the key for your Jenkins. And if you go to this particular path also, let's see, copy, use sudo cat and give that. So the password is same. So this is the password, and if you don't know, you can find at this particular path. Okay, let's go and copy the IP address of your server and open it in the new tab here and paste it with 8080. So that is what we required port. So you need to open this particular port. Okay, the key, so we already have the key here, so just copy it and come and paste it here. So and enter. So not now. So we need to install some plugins that are required. So install suggested plugins. Okay, and next what we need, we have the IAM user and S3 bucket we have. So let's go. We need the Docker to be installed. Okay, so you can see that I added the commands also, sudo cat. You can just do the same process here like this. And next we need to install this one, Docker. Just copy it and clear the screen, bi docker.sh and enter. So if you don't know where to find this code, you can just come here, open a new tab, and you can just use the Docker Ubuntu and enter. So it will give the commands for the installation of the Docker on the Ubuntu server. Just go inside that particular one, install Docker on Ubuntu image. So you can see install Docker engine Ubuntu. So these are the commands. So this, if you run this particular command, it will uninstall everything packages that are pre-installed. And next you just need to copy this, like see, this is the Docker apt repository and everything. And next, to install the latest version, you just need to give this particular command. That's it. So the same thing I added here. And what I added is just like adding the Ubuntu user to my Docker group. So he will get the all the privileges like Docker run directly without sudo. And I'm restarting and giving this particular permission also, where run docker.socket. So just come out of this and chmod +x docker.sh and run this. So this will install the Docker on your system. Okay, there is a syntax issue. Let's use this command then instead of, let's copy this and vi docker.sh. Let me remove some commands up to some. Okay, if I go inside and come down, okay, let's add this. So there's, use this one again. So this will work fine. See, now it's working. So there is an issue in the commands. I will update that one. Okay, let's see. Docker is there. Yeah, Docker compose. It's installed. So and let's see what else we need. So we have this one. Let's again run this command. So we need the Sonarqube container. So if you don't know what is this is the Docker command. To pull the command, also it will run the container. Okay, Docker run -d in the daemon mode. Name of the container is Sonar and port for this particular application is 9000 and 9000. And which is the Sonarqube. This is the official image. LTS means long term support community edition. And if you use the Docker PS, and you can see that our Sonarqube is up and running fine. And let what you will do is just copy this IP address of your server again. So this is why I took the T2 large. So we have to run the Jenkins and Sonarqube on the same server. That's why. So you can see it's loading. So Sonarqube is starting. So let's cancel this and go here. So create a first admin user. So just skip and continue as admin. So we don't want to create for now. So if you want to create, you can create up to yours wish. I just want to save and finish and start using the Jenkins. And what else we need, and everything will be defined from here. So what you need is, all you need to go to this particular admin tab, go to admin and go to the security tab here. So because we need to change the password, okay, by default we have this one, so change here to the security tab. Let's use this one and use this one, and first click on apply, okay, then click on save and remove this up to 8080 only keep and just run again. So it will give the user name as admin and whatever the password you updated, and click on sign in. And not now. So this is the Jenkins. Let's add Sonarqube also. So login is admin and password is also admin. Same, and click on login and give the old password admin and update with the new password. Okay, done. Update. So not now. So we have the Jenkins Docker installed, Sonarqube is up and running, and finally we need the Trivy. So I don't want to make this project big, that's why I made it small. To Trivy is enough for our the security concern. So because why we have the Sonarqube for the quality checks and everything, and next we have the Sonar Trivy for the image scan and file scan and everything. Okay. We can see the version here, Trivy version, yeah, 0.570. So if you want any latest version, you can just go to the official site and install it. Okay. And next we need some plugins. So we have to install these on the Jenkins. Go to the Jenkins dashboard and go to manage Jenkins. And here what you have to do is go to the plugins tab in the security, system configurations, go to plugins and go to available plugins, and we need the Eclipse, so which is the Java plugin, Eclipse Temurin installer. And next we need the Node.js plugin. So this is the one. So because our application runs on Node, so we need that one. And next we need the Docker plugins. So Docker and Docker commands and Docker pipeline. So we don't need Docker API because they are looking for the maintainers and adoption. We don't use it. Build step also, there is a vulnerability issue, so that's why I'm not going to download it, and click on install. And we need to go again available plugins. So we have to install the Sonarqube plugins also. Search for Sonar and install these two. That is enough. And install. So these are the plugins that we need. So this is Java plugin and the Sonarqube, Node.js and Docker plugin. And I will add it here every plugin image. You can just use this one, and what is the versions I'm going to use and everything will be provided here. So let's go. So let's see whether these are installed or not. That is done. Let's go to manage Jenkins. And before that we need to go to the tools section. So to add the required tools, like we need the Java and everything. So JDK installation, and you can give Java or JDK 17, that is up to you. So I am giving JDK 17, install automatically. Select this option, install automatically. Add installer, add uptime.net and search for the version, or you can just select the 17th version, okay, latest one. And next Git is by default installed. Gradle we don't need, and we need the Sonarqube scanner installations. Add Sonarqube, and you can just use the sonar-scanner. That is enough name, and it will automatically use the latest version. And next here you have we need to add the Node.js installations. Add Node.js, and you can just use the name Node 18. So we are going to use the Node 18th version, 18.80, something like that. So we don't want to be stopped for this project. So let's use the 18.80. So if you want to use any other version, that is up to you, can use. And for the Docker, we need to add a single name here, Docker, and install automatically. So if you don't use, that is also fine, but select this one. So this is good one, latest, and click on apply. So we need the Docker, and next we need the node and Sonarqube server, and finally JDK. These four tools needs to be added in the tools section and save. And next what we need a credential for the Sonarqube. Okay, so if you want to create a credential or the token for your Sonarqube, you have to go to the Sonarqube dashboard. So here if you go to the administration and in the configuration, or you can click on security here. So there are the users here. Click on users, and here there is a gear icon. Beside that there are three dots. Click on here, and we can create a new token for the Jenkins. Just give the name as the Jenkins. Okay, and click on generate. So just copy this and save it somewhere else. Let's save it in the new file. So ajay.txt. So I will use this later. So that's why. And we can just click on done. Okay, we will use that key later on. So again we need to add the Sonarqube webhook. Okay, so you have to click on configuration beside security. Click on configuration and go to webhooks and create, and you can just give the name as a Jenkins. Done. And for the URL you need to add this one up to 8080 of your Jenkins IP. 8080 slash Sonarqube hyphen webhook and slash at the end. Okay, and just click on create. This is how you have to add the webhook for your Sonarqube. So all you have need and everything for this from the Sonarqube is done. We need to go to the Jenkins now. So we will add this particular token into the credential section in order to not expose our key. Go to the credentials and go to system and global credentials, add credentials, and select kind as the secret text and the secret. So we have this secret here. So let's copy this token, paste it here, and let's use the sonar hyphen token. So same ID and same description, and just click on create. And if you want to add any others Docker Hub, that is up to you, but I am going to use their official images, not going to create or build any new images for this one. And let's come back system. So credential, go to the manage Jenkins, and we need to add the system. So because we need to tell the Jenkins where our Sonarqube is running. Okay, so that's why we need to go to the system, and you can directly search for the Sonarqube servers. Okay, see Sonarqube installations, add Sonarqube, and you can just give the name like sonar hyphen server. This is the name, and Sonarqube URL. Come here and copy up to 9000 and paste it here. And authentication, just select the token that we added for last time and click on apply. And finally we need to just click on save here. That's it. What we need and everything is done. So we added the JDK and Node.js, and we created the user key here. So this is all done, and we added the credentials into the Sonar, like Jenkins. And what else we left? This is also done. Sonar token is added, Sonar scanner is added, webhooks is also done. So this is how it looks like. And finally, if you want to add the credentials for your Docker Hub, that is up to you. You can add. We created the IAM and S3 bucket. Every step is here. You can just follow these steps. Okay. And let's create an SMTP credentials for the in order to send the invitations for your friends or the colleagues. Okay, let's before that go to here and copy this .env example and come here. So let's paste it. So I will just make this comment, that token, and save. So your domain here, so you have to give your domain name. So I'm going to use my domain called mrcloudbook.online. So this is my domain name. Okay, that is up to if you want to use any others, that is up to you. Okay, the port is missed here. Just copy it and save it. Okay, JWT and app secret. We need to replace with this all values. We will do that slowly. But what we have AWS key ID and S3 access keys, right? So let's go to here. So this is one. So copy it, access key, and go here. Here, paste that, and secret access key, copy it and paste it here. And region. So I used the S3 bucket in the Mumbai. So you can see that AP-south-1. Yeah. So just put that one, south-1, that is fine. And bucket, what is the bucket I used to create for the Docmost? This is the one. So just select this one and paste it here. And endpoint, you can just use the AWS S3 endpoint also. Okay. So properties, this is the fine. Server encryption. Okay, or you can directly search for here. So AWS S3 endpoints. Directly we can just go here to the official documentation. So we will get easily everything from here. So here just Windows F, we can just search for AP-south-1. Okay, this is the one. So we have to use say HTTPS and just copy it, and you can just use it here. So HTTPS like this. So if you want to copy this also, you can just use this, make this comment also, that is not needed. So and for style you can just use false, and here instead of local make it to S3. Okay, don't forget this one. And we will do this all values once that is done. Come down. So what we need is here. So we need to create two app secret. We need to create a long secret. So what you will do is just go here and open a new tab for your terminal and just run this command. So okay, you can see that open SSL RAND X, it will create a long text. Okay, secret. So just copy it. So you will get a random one. This is the command open SSL RAND -X 32. So it's a 32-bit long character, and just need to replace here. Okay, and that's it. And what else we need? Mail driver, mail from, this is up to you. So just choose my anything, up to you. Postbox.az, I'm just using my mail here. And Mr. Cloudbook hyphen Docmost, that is fine. SMTP host, we can just use the smtp.gmail.com, smtp.gmail.com, and port is 465 for us. And username, this is my username, postbox.az 99 at the rate of gmail.com. And SMTP password, so we don't need postmark token here, just cancel it. And we need the password. So in order to need a password, you have to go to your like email and click on your profile on right. And you have to click on manage your Google account. So this is my postbox account. Okay, so and you can see here, so postbox.az, so that is what I'm using. And go to the security in the left side panel, and you have to see that you need to add a two-step verification here before going to create an app secret. Okay, password or anything. Okay, that's why you need to just do the two-step verification and search for app password. And let's go app passwords. And I need to just give my thumb here like fingerprint, so it will just go without my password also, because since I'm using my Apple MacBook, so it's directly taking. So that is good one. Otherwise you have to add your password here. So just give the uh, name here, create. So this is the password we need to use. And come here and paste it. and remove this all whatever you need, and just that's it. So what you have to do is, we have this secret first one app URL. You need Mr. Cloudbook.online and port is 3000, and app secret you have to just run OpenSSL HAND. This will give you this one JWT token expire 30 days database URL. So I'm not going to change anything, since if you come back to this application, so in my Docker Compose file, I'm going to use this strong DB password. Okay. So that's why I'm not changing anything. If you change any password here, so you can see that Postgres password. Yeah, this is the password they are using. So let me update this with that one, or you can just generate a password. Okay. Let's go here and you can just use lost pass generator password. You can just use this one to generate a password generator. So let's select up to 24-bit character. So which is good. And I just remove the symbols. Don't need. And I'll just copy this. And what I will do is I will update here. Okay. In this documentation. So for password, I'm going to use this one. Okay. Commit changes and update Docker Compose and commit changes. And directly I'm committing here. So what we have to do is we have to just change this password path. Okay, instead of here, so just change the password, that's it, nothing else you have to do, everything is same. See, so whatever the, sorry, not here, so here Docmost db is the Docmost and user is Docmost and password is this, that's why you need to just change the password. Okay, and I'm not going to use any my personal images, this is all official images only. Okay, so Postgres 16 and traffic, this is what makes us use just the our uh, custom domain. Okay, so you need to update the one path here. So this line, remember, okay, 18th line you have to update with your domain name, whatever domain name you have. So like mrcloudbook.online, that is what I have. So if your domain name is different, just use that domain name here. And if you come down, so you need to change the mail here, so change your mail here. Okay, these are the two changes you have to do with the password. Okay, certification myresolver.acme.email and the domain name here. Okay, and nothing else to change, just come out of here. So that is fine, and let's close this. And what I have to do is I have to go to my hostinger. So just to log into my domain account, so let me log in, 1 minute. So this is my domain, you can see that mrcloudbook.online. So you have to click on manage, so it will redirect to this page. So you can just use this, or you can buy one new domain which is cheap for 1 year, it comes up within 250 rupees, and go to the DNS name servers, and all you have to do is just add an A record, just delete this one, so we don't need it. But let's go here, and this is my Docmost server, right? Copy this IP and go here, and then we need to point out here, so it's automatically A type record. So if you don't have, so just click on A type and at the rate and your domain or server IP address, and click on add record and confirm. Okay, so DNS record is added automatically, and nothing else you need to change. So just do, you need to do this only, and again you need to come here and go to the manage Jenkins. I will just use this and go to the dashboard. Before that, we need to take these secrets into our Jenkins. Okay, I am not going to save any on Vault or anything. I am just using the GitHub credentials. This one, I mean, like, I'm going to use the Jenkins credentials one in order to pull the secrets from my local to this particular pipeline. Okay, and let me 1 minute. I will just close this Chrome. So it's a little bit confused. And what I will do is I need to go to the credential section. So what I will do is I will go to system, and What I will do is go to credentials, I mean like global credentials. So we have this Sonar token. What I will do is I will add another credentials here. So kind. So I will use secret file directly and I'll just use the browse option. Okay. So what I will do is go to the not downloads in the document section, and where is my test and yearly backup. See, this is the ajay.txt file, right? So whatever the file here, so ajay.txt. So the same thing is here. So I'm going to use this one. Okay, open it. So what I will do is I will just give name. I'll just give name as the env under txt id and copy it, and description also same, and just create. So what you have to do is just add those credentials from local to your server. And if you want to add more robust and more secure things you need, so just create in a vault server and pull the secrets from your vault. Okay, so I'm not explaining everything because you have to learn it by own yourself. So if I explain this also, you will do the same thing, just copying. That doesn't work. So you have to try out and face some issues and try and figure it out the issues by your own self. Okay, env underscore txt and just click on create. So these are the envs comes from our local to the pipeline automatically. Okay, so we will call them. So how we will call them and everything will be explained. So go to the dashboard, click on new item. Okay, so and just give a name. We can just go with the Docmost. What I will do is I will just use the pipeline and click on OK. That's it. And discard old builds and keep up to 3 days or maximum 5 builds we need. And what I will do is I will just use the simple pipeline, or you can just copy from somewhere else. Since I already have one pipeline here, so I will use that one. So I don't want to waste, but I will explain how to do it and everything. Okay, so these are the things. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll just do one thing, copy it. We will use this one also because I have two pipelines, so we will use both one by one. And just paste it simple. What I will do is I will just first agent is any. You can just leave this. Uh, by default, it starts with pipeline and agent is any because we don't have any secrets or like any workers is added, right? That's why we're using the agent is any. And next stages is stage. So this all comes from here automatically inside git checkout. And how to generate this one, go to pipeline syntax and copy your Docmost URL. So copy it, Docmost Notion. And what I will do is I will just come here and you have to search for in the pipeline syntax. Okay, search for git. Okay, sorry, this one, git and git. And you have to just add that repository URL, and branch should be main, and just generate pipeline. So this will generate it. Let's copy it and use it here. Okay, so next prepare the environment. So we are going to prepare, that means like we are calling the environment. Okay, with credentials. So we have to call this with credentials. So this by default we have that sample step in the pipeline step. If you go down little bit, so you can see that with the credentials there is a build option tool we have. See this one, with credentials, bind credentials. We have to click on add. So we need to call it from secret file. So select the secret file. Okay, and variable, whatever the variable you want. So since I'm using the variable as env underscore file, I'll just use this only. I don't do anything. So everything is comes from the directly itself. You can generate it from here. Okay, generate, see, with credentials and everything. Just you have to copy this. Okay, that's it. And come here and just change this. Okay, and that's it. So what I did is with credentials file credential id. So this is the id we gave, right, for our secrets env underscore text, and variable is env file. So that is up to you if you want to give any other name here. So if you give different name, it will generate different. Okay, let's say if I generate txt, so it will give txt here. Okay, this is how it works. You need to just add your names here. Okay, next what I'm doing is I'm just using like mv command to change the ajay.txt into .env file. So because we need the .env here. Okay, that's why. And this is all not needed for now. See, we don't need this compose stage because we need to add the uh, like our Sonarqube and everything. So that's why I added here. So by default, we have dependencies install and everything Sonarqube quality gate. So I'll just use this directly into that one. So because I don't want to waste your time. So I will explain how to generate it. So stage install dependencies. Everyone knows how to write the pipelines, right? Because we are doing so many projects from last 1 year. So we need to do the npm install. Then only what we will do is we will just use this. So see here, I don't use any agent, any and tools also. I will add later on. So scanner home, I didn't add it, but we know this how to generate and all. So just give docmost and I will use the same key here like docmost, nothing else. Quality gate is also comes from the token and everything. I will show how it to generate. Okay, no need to worry about it. So npm install, this is a pretty basic command, that's why we use sh. And how to generate this code. Okay, if you go here and go to the project section and click on manually, so project name you have to give the name that up to you. Test I'm giving, and branch is main setup locally. And I have the token, right? This is why I saved the token here. Okay, what I will do is I just copy this sonarcube token and I will use it here. Okay, and click on continue. And here you need to select for JS. Okay, other for JS and everything, Mac OS or Linux, select the Linux. And this is how you have to generate it. So this is what we added. So we already added this URL into the system and this secret into the credentials. That's why I didn't using this. So we are just using these 3 lines. Okay, and you can see the same lines here. Okay, sonar scanner project dot name and project key, and the same thing from here. See, so project key and project name, that is simple. So this is how you can generate this code. And the next what we have to generate, so we have to generate the quality gate. If you don't know, you can directly come here pipeline syntax generator and you have to search for wait for quality gate, select this one. Okay, server authentication token, select it and generate it. If you get warning, you should need to run this particular token inside the script block. So this is why I added script block here, and this is what I got from there. You can just see it here. See, wait for quality gate and Sonar token. Same thing, just copy it. And what you have to do is we have to just update it here. That's it. Sonar token. I'm not going to use the OWeb scan here. So this is old one. Okay, because it's waste of time. That's why. And next, what I will do is I will use this direct Trivy file scan first of all, and I'll add it here. This is a simple command, and you need to use the greater than symbol here. Okay, so it will scan and redirect to this particular file. Preview file scan means it will scan all your files, so whatever things you have. And what is the next command? We will use this build and image. Okay, let's do add this first of all, because we are going to use the docmost latest one, so not using my personal one. So what I will use is I will use this docmost slash docmost latest. That is the image we are using, right? So go to the compose. Yeah, Docmost latest. And I also forgot to tell you, I have created a BFCM deal sub. So which is easy for everyone. So which company is giving how much deals and everything I added here. So I will add more in the upcoming days also. So please reach out to this page or make this page start so you can see more deals. Okay, like you can buy the courses and buy now, you can learn later, and that is up to you. So this is the good one for your learning purposes. And what we have left, so Trivy, and just redirect to trivy.json. And next what we have to do is we have to create a simple compose file. So we don't need these all things, but we just need this. Okay, just copy it and paste it. So docker build, nothing, we don't need all these steps. Okay, So as such, I will do comments or double quotes. What I will do is, okay, Docker network create web. I think we need to create an directory for the, I mean, like network for the web. Okay, see here, there is a web network we need to use for this particular compose file. That's why I'm using the docker network create web. That is the command, right? Okay, network create web. And next command is sh. What I will use is docker compose hyphen f docker hyphen compose dot yaml up hyphen d. So this is the commands you need to do in order to use this one. So what we did is we did the checkout, but we didn't added any tools yet. So what I will do is we add the tools here. So after project any, since you can see it here, so we need to add the tools like this. So let's go here, and in the pipeline syntax generator, everything you can generate from here. Okay, tools, and what we need is JDK. So JDK and generate. So it gives like this. Okay. So this is the name JDK and the type you have to enter like this. See JDK and JDK 17 name. And what else we have? Node.js. So and select the Node.js here and generate. See, this is how it's generate. So we have this one. So this is how I generated it. So copy it. What I will do is I will just add it here. That's it. And next we need to add the environment. So this is the tool. We need to select the Sonarqube scanner and generate. See, tool name is Sonar scanner and everything that is same. Like here, see environment, Sonar scanner, home. That's it. Just add it here. Come down, add it. So that is done. So all the things we need is there. What else we need? Nothing we need. See what we have. We need the pipeline there, tools we need there, Sonar scanner there, Git checkout we are checking out, prepare environment we are preparing the environment for our application needs to be run, and click on apply and save. Let's go to build now. So I'm not going to do anything stupid changes or anything. Just we are using the build now. Okay. 1 minute. Let's refresh this. Okay. So it's working fine. So let's go inside and go to the console output. I just use this one. So because it will install the required plugins. I mean like we used the Node.js 18, right? And Sonar scanner. So we defined in the environment. So it will download the latest package of the Sonarqube. So I will explain once that is done. So give me a minute. So console output, let's show the pipeline overview also and pipeline console. So if you want to different way, you can just see in the different format. Okay, see, tool install is done and git checkout is done. Prepare environment and npm install. So these are also done. You can see in the different way here. And if you go to the tool install, so we install JDK 17 and Node.js 18. Okay. And next git checkout, you can see that. So it's downloaded the latest git repository from my GitHub. Okay. Docmost Notion. And next you can see that it's moved the .env file. Say if you go here and let's go inside where lib Jenkins workspace and Docmost ls. Okay, if you see ls hyphen la, so there is a .env file. If you do cat, let's use sudo, otherwise it will throw issue, and env enter, and you can see that Mr. Cloudbook.online. So everything is here. So my all the data that is done, and next npm install, you can see that pnpm install and already up to date. And next Sonarqube analysis is done here, and again we can go to the quality gate is good. Okay, so quality gate is error and the status is good. It's failed because there may be some kind of issue. Code is in a worse, that's why it's showing the failed. When like the quality gate analysis is because of there is an issue, that's why it's showing the issue. No problem. So we have this code analysis and all. So I think that is this condition failed. I mean like the code quality, I mean like whatever the conditions we added for this particular security hotspot, so it's found this. So that's why doesn't matter. This is just like code is not that much good because this is in the beta version, right? That's why. And let's see what else we left. Trivy file scan. So it scanned all the images. And I will show the detailed output. And Trivy image scan also done. And Docker compose. So first of all, it will do the pose up and D, and finally it's deleting that env. So it should be env. I wrote this wrong. Let's forget about it. I will check again. However, pipeline console. Let's see. Uh, what else we have? npm install is there. pnpm install is there. Okay. And if you go down little bit, we created the network, and everything is looking good. Fine. So all is good. So this needs to be changed. I will just do that. Let's docker ps. Okay, all containers are looking fine. Docker logs and this one. Okay, you can see that application is successfully started. That is fine. And if you open a new tab, like giving the Mr. Cloudbook daughter online, so whatever your domain name, so it will say the output like this. This is the output, and you have to first of all register to your account. So what is the workspace name? I will just use the Mr. Cloudbook and my name Ajay Kumar Egireddy, and I use my personal mail, I mean like post box, and enter password. I will create a one personal password for this, just testing only. I'll use this one. Okay, setup workspace. See, this is the general one. Okay, this is my home page. I am not created at any kind of uh, document set. So if you want to create an extra workspaces, you can just click on here workspace settings, and you can create from here. So like spaces, if you go to spaces, you can create a new workspace, like space name, like platform team, and you can call it as a pt, and you can write platform team documentation. You can write anything here, documentation, create. So this is the platform team documentation. If you go to home, we have two. If you go inside platform team, we don't have anything yet. So create a page. So you can write anything like how to install Docker on Ubuntu. So like you can use anything. So if you use the slash, it will give the detailed heading, code, and everything. You can add images or anything. That is up to you. So if you just give slash code here, code enter, so it won't work. Let's see. So if you give slash and you can just select this one, it's give the code automatically. Like you can use sudo apt update. So and you can add images also, image like this. You can just use any image from your official sites. I'll just use this. See, this is image added, and you can add any like videos or anything here. So let you will click on video, and you can just go here and find those videos. There is any single video. So this is the video we have. You can, yeah, we can select this and click on open. So it's automatically updated here. Okay, so the video will be updated here. And if you go here, and if you go to buckets and Docmost, and if you try to refresh, see there is a folder created automatically, files. So we have one folder for this is for image. Okay, this automatically coming to S3 bucket. Okay, they are storing, see ck2 mp4. So this is the video. So whatever the video you upload and everything will come to my account automatically to the S3 bucket, because we stored it inside the S3 bucket. Right here you can see we storage driver, we used S3. Okay, what else left? Let's go here, and I'll just use this only. This is the one page, and I'll go back to home. So I have this documentation which is for the platform team. So in general, anyone can use this one, like how to install Homebrew, like anything. You can just use anything, like you can use some brew commands like that. So I'll just using some random commands, brew install. Now I got the mail. Okay, you can see Ajay Kumar invited to a Docmost now. Okay, so if I click on accept invite, so I got this directly because uh, this URL is already here. I will just copy it. I'll open my other browser here. Paste the link here. Yeah, enter. So you will get like this, and you have to enter your name like Mr. Cloudbook. I'm just using the other name. So by default, email is already filled. You have to enter one password. Yeah, just use this. Okay, I think let me use one more password. Okay, sign up, and you can see that I have this access for this general one. Okay, see, I don't have access for the other side, but you can see the commands and everything here. Okay, but what I will do is I will go to my browser here. So since I came here, this is the one I created, and if you see Mr. Cloudbook has accepted your Docmost invite. So you will get the emails also. And what else is left? I will go here. Let's go. Go to my profile. Go to spaces. And here, only then one member is here. So since there is no member, what I will do, I will add one more member uh, as a Mr. Cloudbook. Is that guy? Yeah, I think it's not come yet. Let's do the refresh again because we have two members. Yeah, see, it's updated and add space to a member. I'll just use the Mr. Cloudbook. See, select that member and click on add. See, as I have the edit access. Okay, you can just give the access also like can view. Okay, so if I go here, so I'll go to home. Last time I have only one, right? So if I just refresh, I have platform team also now. Okay, so if I go here, all I can do is I can just check this. Okay, not like you can play the videos and
Compile.
everything like that, but I can't even see the edit here. See, there is no option to edit like. But what I will do is I will go again and into the spaces. So let's see here one member. Just refresh the space and go to the platform number. I'll just give edit access. Okay, and member role is updated. You can see it from here. So if I go here and I'll just what I'll do, I'll just refresh. Okay. So here now I can edit it. So these commands are not looking good. So what I will do is I'll just open Docker Ubuntu install. I'll just paste it here. So okay, I'll just save this one. Okay, that's it. I'll just go back to home again. Since I updated these commands, okay, let's see whether it's coming or not. Go to home. This is done on where I did this on Ajay Agreddy 007. Let's go to my other account. So this is where my own account is. See, like postbox.ag, and I'll go to home. So this is where it's updated at 9:10. You can see the difference, and I'll just go inside, and you can see that commands is automatically updated. So this is how you can maintain the simple what it's called the Notion alternative Docmost application. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just go here and what I'll do, I'll just stop this one. Okay. Mm, Docker sudo Docker compose how to stop this. Okay. Like I'll just give and I'll make it down. And what else I need to do? I'll just keep the bucket as it is. So you don't need to worry about it. So I just delete this IAM keys. Okay. Continue. What I'll do is I'll just go to users. I'll just select this user and I'll just delete it. And I just need to give Docmost and delete user. So this is the first one you have to do. So deleting the Docmost user and come here and you have to delete this password also because already showed it. Okay, this is done. So no one can access. And what else is left? I can, let's go here. This is not possible. These keys are removed, and these mails are also removed, and this password is not works anymore. So we missed this one. Okay. And final things, all you have to do is just delete this particular bucket. Okay. So I hope you understand the video. So how to deploy and how to make it HTTPS and how to create the Docmost, I mean like Notion alternative for your organization. Thanks for watching the video and keep on supporting to Mr. Cloudbook channel.